The election is over, but the counting is not tonight, with every ballot in battleground Georgia set to be recounted by hand. Typically, recounts only change a race's margin by a few hundred votes or so it's very unlikely President Trump could overtake President-elect Biden's 14,000 vote lead in Georgia. But the Trump campaign today calls the recount a first step toward winning their legal fights, despite no evidence of widespread voter fraud.
That's right. Trump is getting a hand recount of every Georgia ballot. There's millions of them. Hand recount. And I don't think that's going to be fun for him. Because, I mean, it's bad enough losing Georgia by 14,000 votes, but now imagine having to hear them one by one. It's also strange how election recounts are the one time where people think counting by hand is better than by machine. There's never any other situation where we say, okay, that's what the calculator says, but just to double check, 5, 6, 11, 13, 25 would carry the 1. All right, yeah, I think the spaceship has enough fuel. You guys can take off. I also feel like counting each ballot by hand is going to take forever. Not just because of the numbers, but because it's Georgia. Have you ever been to Georgia? Those people are not in a rush. 1 vote, 2 votes, 3 votes. You gonna bring me some of that peach tea? What they need to do is they need to go and hire Atlanta's trap rappers to do the counting for them. 1 and 600,000 and 5 and a whoop and a million and done and again and a whoop and a million is gonna miss in and a count and a bit and a button and a minute and a win. But as you heard, it's unlikely that Trump will actually find enough miscounted ballots to flip the results in Georgia. But even if he does, he still won't have enough electoral votes to change the overall results. And while Biden would really like to get up to speed for his whole new big job that he's got coming up, Trump refuses to lift a finger to help him.
Developing overnight, State Department officials tell CNN that the Trump administration is preventing President-elect Biden from accessing messages from foreign leaders. They're calling the State Department, they're not giving the president-elect these messages.
Traditionally, the State Department Operations Center sets up phone calls for the president-elect with world leaders. They provide translation. That is not happening right now. So just to be really clear about what is happening, it means world leaders who believe that they should be reaching out to the State Department to get in touch with the president-elect are doing so, but their messages are not being responded to. They're not being received by President-elect Joe Biden. Essentially, he has a mailbox full of messages here at the State Department that he cannot access.
Okay, this is a big problem. Because by the time he gets around to listening to those messages, they'll be months old. It's just going to be like world leaders leaving crucial information that nobody heard. Hello, this is Vladimir Putin. You will do what I demand or we are launching missiles in 3 days. Is Putin again? Missiles now 2 days away. Joe, why are you ghosting me? Is it something I said? You know, at this rate, Joe Biden is going to spend his first month just sifting through all this mail. And it's going to be a waste of time because you know how much of mail is just junk mail. LL Bean catalog, Blue Apron catalog, another catalog. Oh, here's a letter from Angela Merkel. Oh, dear Joe, use my friend coupon to subscribe to Blue Apron. Damn it! Another one. She tricked me. The real question is, why? Why won't Trump just acknowledge that he lost? Why is he out there every day tweeting bogus videos and spreading conspiracy theories about election fraud? Why? Is it because of his fragile ego? Huh? Is it because he wants to take the country down with him? I mean, it could be those things, but it could also be about the Benjamins.
President Trump is refusing to concede, vowing to forge ahead with a legal fight to contest the election. The campaign has launched an official election defense fund.
They're calling it the, quote, official election defense fund. Scroll down to the fine print at the bottom of the page, and it shows if you donate, 60% will go towards paying down campaign debts.
Campaign finance attorneys say the money is going toward a new political action committee the president founded called Save America. That money is a slush fund that could go directly to the president. This type of fund has fewer restrictions on how the money is spent and can be used to pay for personal expenses.
My man, Donald Jobless Trump. This guy never misses a hustle. I bet as we speak, he's ripping out the copper wiring from the White House walls. Keep pulling, Jared. I know a guy who'll give us 35 cents a foot for this stuff. But that's what's happening. And I mean, for anyone with brains, it looks like Donald Trump is scamming people out of their money by saying that his country wrongly kicked him out of power. And I guess I owe Donald Trump an apology. because I honestly thought he could never change, but he has. The dude went from being an African dictator to a Nigerian prince.